Good evening, Rabotai. We were speaking about the laws of Yom Tov. So another part of the laws of Yom Tov that comes up is showering on Yom Tov. Especially we have Shabbat this year going into Pesach. Shabbat Erev Pesach going into Pesach. And we have 3 days when people want to know, can they shower on the Yom Tov at least? Shabbat we know we don't shower. The question is, can you shower on Yom Tov? So this discusses in Siman Taf Kuf Yud Aleph in Laws of Yom Tov. Over there, the Shulchan Aruch says that you're allowed to wash your hands, feet, and face. You're allowed to heat up water on Yom Tov to wash your hands, feet, and face. That's no problem. The question is, are you allowed to heat up water to go and wash your entire body? And the Gemara says that you're not allowed to. Why? If you're allowed to wash your hands, feet, and face, why not your entire body? So the Gemara says this has to do with a decree. They used to shower in the banya. And in the banya, they had to have somebody in charge of the water. And one time happened that the guy missed the time to light the fire before. Ended up, he lit the fire on Shabbat. He lit the fire on a day to Sur. So therefore the Chachamim made it, no one's allowed to shower on Shabbat, no one is allowed to shower on Yom Tov. Chas v'shalom, this will happen again. That someone will make Hilul Shabbat because of the shower. So therefore, Chachamim made a decree, you cannot shower whatsoever on Shabbat, not with water that was heated on Shabbat, not with water that was heated before Shabbat. What about Yom Tov? The Rambam writes that this decree also applies to Yom Tov, but only on Yom Tov itself, meaning you're not allowed to use water heated on Yom Tov, but you're allowed to use water heated before Yom Tov. According to Ashkenazim, they're more strict. They follow the Tosafot. Tosafot says that showering is zelo anad shaveh l'chol nefesh. It's not something that it's applicable to everybody. Does everybody shower every day? No, you don't have to shower every day. But the Arif, the Rambam, and Shulchan Aruch, they say no. It is considered something that's necessary, and therefore, if a person wants to shower on Yom Tov, he has to shower only in water that was heated before Yom Tov. How do you have water that was heated before Yom Tov? So you have, when the water boiler, let's say you have a tank boiler, this water going into, let's say Saturday night, the water was heated, let's say before Yom Tov, the water was heated before Yom Tov, so therefore you could shower that night for sure. What about the next day, during the day? When was this water heated? It was heated at night when it was already Yom Tov, so be asur. And then you have the second night. When was this water heated? This water was heated before. And the first day is considered hol. It's considered a weekday in comparison to the second day. We always keep 2 days Yom Tov outside of Israel. So therefore, comes down to conclusion, you're only allowed to shower Yom Tov at night. If you have a tank boiler, you're allowed to shower at Yom Tov at night, your entire body, because its status is water that was heated before Yom Tov. But if you don't have a tank boiler, you have an instant boiler, so then it'll be turning on a fire. Every time you turn on the hot water, it will be asur. Even to go and wash your hands is also problematic to go turn on the hot water. If a person used water from the water boiler, that's where this leniency applies. A lot of people ask about apartment buildings, about buildings that they have many goyim turning on the water also, and they're causing the water to cook. I never saw a source that says that you're allowed to shower in an apartment building because the goyim caused the water to be heated. What if you're showering at the time that the goyim are not turning on the water? It's hard to say. How will you know every time? So therefore, a person wants to shower in Yom Tov. If he has a tank, he should shower at night of Yom Tov, not during the day. There's a story with Tepliker Rav. He went to his yeshiva and he saw right before Pesach a lot of guys in the yeshiva learning. They were busy learning. He told them, I know a lot of ladies, single ladies, they're preparing for Pesach all by themselves. They're miskenot. They're very, very difficult situation. So they all said, Rabbi, really, we want to help. He said, good, I don't want to embarrass them. I'm going to write on a piece of paper their address. You're going to go there and you're going to ask them what they need help with. Everybody said, no problem. They lined up one by one. He gave each one a piece of paper. They opened the piece of paper and he gave them the address of their own house. He gave them the address of their own house, and he was giving them a message that you guys think you're at work, you think you're busy learning, the wives don't need help. He says, let me tell you, these are single ladies who need help. The chesed starts at home. Baruch